the stroke. For the stroke affected me in many ways. I couldn't move, I couldn't talk, I couldn't see, I couldn't write. My fingers were like that. My thumb couldn't touch my 4 fingers, and I had to exercise them with a ball. It took me months in order that my fingers can touch my thumb. And now I'm happy to tell you, even my eyesight has improved. I have coordination of muscle and eye and nerve. I can even now thread a needle without my spectacles. And after 1 year, after 15 months, I could drive a car. I could drive my old junk. And so it was with the help of great support from the family, from loved ones, from relatives, from sisters, friends, that I am what I am today. And let me tell you this, there is great hope after a stroke. But we need a lot of courage, a lot of guts, a lot of encouragement, a lot of great will, because the results come very slow and very far between. And I'm very happy to tell you now, I can even travel on my own. I go to Tibet, I go to Nepal, I go to India, and I go there to teach the monks. And I go there for 6 months in a year. And I shall be going on the 14th of March for another 6 months. And all I travel by myself. And it's great to be alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanny. That's what I call her, actually. So please sit down. So now you know she's my aunt. So I can verify her story is indeed true. And her impeccable pronunciation and delivery is because she has been a teacher, English and mathematics. And yesterday we were playing mahjong. Partly to keep ourselves entertained. I haven't played mahjong for ages. And also partly to check whether my mom's mind is alert, because my mom is about 12 years older than my aunt here. And whenever we throw the dice, she's the one that does the counting. It's yours, it's yours. You know, her mind is still so quick in terms of arithmetic, in this case for mahjong. And also when we game, because we play this Malaysian China style, you know, it's complicated calculations. It's not Hong Kong style where it's 10 cents per whatever window, whatever you call it, right? So that's the amazing recovery, and you see for yourself. So those of you who've come with problems, what is your problem? What's the extent or nature or intensity of your problem compared to what you've heard today? And that's why I thought it would be a great inspirational story to put life into perspective and our own personal suffering compared to what some people have had to go through. And it's nothing like meeting, hearing, seeing for yourself a story of courage, of strength, and will, and faith. You know, having been a practitioner of Buddhism, like her, I was also a Tibetan Buddhist, and my aunt is still Tibetan Buddhist. So we may say that, oh, you know, as long as we have faith, things will be okay if something goes wrong. I think this is a testimony that it's not just listening to Dhamma, but putting into practice. And my aunt has been serving in the committee of the Tibetan Buddhist Center in Ipoh very regularly, very selflessly, and always helping people. And this is how she has built up her great karma account. So those of us who are on the Buddhist Fellowship Committee, we've got a good karma bank. But all of us, in fact, can serve in one way or another. It doesn't always have to be on a committee, but come forward and volunteer, because every time we volunteer, we are in fact accumulating so much merits for ourselves and also for people around us. The fact that her sons have had a lot of support as well. And my aunt is also a very good-hearted person. She's always helping people whenever approached. And these are all the things that we can do in our lives, whether it's at home, in the office, with friends. It doesn't always have to be practiced in a certain place, but rather every moment of our lives is an opportunity to do a good deed, to help relationships mend, as opposed to the opposite. So it's important to chant as well, because in the moment of crisis, if we have an illness, we're in hospital, we can't respond, or we need a lift, this is where, when the Namo Tassa is being played back to us, or hearing the chanting, is what we recognize and what we resonate with. And this is across all religions. So it's to have that regular repetition in our life, the little ritual that we go through in even chanting, is what reminds us of the goodness and the power of our own faith, and also the power of our mind when it's being energized in a positive manner. So while we're all able and well, this is not it's no time to lose. So let's put it into great practice as what has been proven to have worked. So I hope this story has really brought home what it means to be a good person, a good Buddhist. So let's give Madam Lim another round of applause. Okay, thank you. So I think we should sing a song today. I think often we haven't been singing. There's a song about the dung. If you remember which song, I can't remember. It's in Opening the Door of Your Heart CD. Who remembers the name of the song? My goodness, I haven't sang it for a long time. See, that's a CD you should be playing in your car, like I'm having to remind myself. Because if we have, we're in hospital, this kind of songs will remind us of the teachings, the stories that Ajahn Brahm has shared with us, and they will inspire us. Do you know which song I'm talking about? I think it's the last song. Can somebody, in the Passage of Time, the latest one. Okay, some announcements before we get there. This Wednesday, there's a series that will be continued by Brother Yap King Guan. As you know, he's a very good speaker on Buddhism, and the topic is on respecting parents. Not all of us got parents that are always deserving of respect, right? Some of us think that. So I think it's a good talk to come and remind ourselves to look on the positive side of everything. And the following week will be on Magic of Buddhism as well by Brother Yap King Guan. All this is on the website. And youth service every Sunday at 1:30. So those of you who have young teenagers at home, do bring them for youth service. It's good to start them young. In fact, the younger, the better. At that age,